SEMA 2015. We're in the Holly booth here with a really bitchin' second-gen Camaro Pro Touring build. We have Dutchboys Hotrods here. And Paul, tell us about your vehicle build, your passion build in the second-gen.
The second gen is something I always kind of wanted to do. I kind of really followed like the 70s Trans Am race cars, and I thought it would be cool to do kind of a modernized version of kind of a GM Trans Am race car look to it. So I kind of kept a stock looking spoiler, but raised it, leaned it back a little bit, built some kind of 70s looking flares, carbon hood, did some little custom touches that I've gotten ideas over the last couple of years. 69 Camaro dash in it with the DSE dash insert. All DSE suspension, JRI coilovers, really gets the car performing really, really well. And then just numerous little custom body mods that I've come up with the last couple of years I wanted to incorporate into a second-gen Camaro to make it a little bit different.
And this thing is all steel. I mean, you actually built these wide-body fenders. You grafted the rear wing, and the car looks awesome.
Yep.
All seamless. Everything's steel except for the hood, right?
Yes, the hood is a Carbon Customs cow hood, just to give it a little bit of look and kind of keep it a vintage racing look to it. But everything else on the car is all steel. I like working with steel a lot more than fiberglass. So
You've incorporated some cool trinkets into the car. You've got grafted in turn signals into the front, split bumpers there. You've got truck light, split beam LED headlights. Kind of run us through kind of the modernizing of the second gen here.
What I did is I wanted functional brake ducts, so we removed the original marker lights and brought in brake ducts with a spindle mount, moved the turn signals and running lights to the bumpers. Then we built custom inner fender walls to help with the clearance with the wheel flares in the front. We shaved the door handles and kind of added a modified C6 Corvette. And then with that, we sharpened all the body lines because with the matte finish, you kind of lose some of that and really kind of make some of those areas pop a little bit.
And then power-wise, obviously for Pro Touring, you don't need a ton of power. I mean, a nice little LS7 build. I mean, just looking at the manifold, I was assuming it's LS7. You were saying little 700 horsepower built by Livernois, right?
Yep, Livernois built a 700 horse LS7, 429 cubic inch, with like this is the perfect power and torque ratios that work perfectly with the autocross and road racing events. High RPM for the road course, and then good power down low for autocrossing and whatnot.
And you guys stay pretty serious. I see you got the Peterson tank in the front corner for the oil, and you got a radiator with even a built-in power steering cooler in it.
Yeah, we went with the Peterson dry sump system just for hard autocross days. This is an oversized 3.5 gallon tank, so we'll no problem with sucking oil dry in the motor. And then with the CNR radiator, a built-in power steering cooler, and then a built-in oil cooler to help us well. And then the CNR radiator is fantastic for track events. We've had with the track events where we come out the track and the car's under 200 degrees. So it's just between the dry sump, the CNR radiator, just good engine insurance.
Then you got Forge Line for rollers, Bear for brakes. To give us a little specs on the kit you're running, tires.
These are the BFG Rivals, a 335 in the back, a 315 in the front. These are the new Forge Line GA3C concaves that they'll have here at SEMA. Then the awesome Bear 6S brakes with slotted rotors for more like a track feel.
Is this your most serious track car that you will have driven?
Yes, this is. I had a Chevy 2 that I built with similar features a couple years ago, DSE, LS7, the whole 9 yards, but it wasn't as good as track car. I love the Chevy 2s, but it just wasn't as fun on the track. It just wasn't. The platform of it just wasn't really track worthy. So that's where I wanted to do the second gen with a longer wheelbase, wider platform, and really go after some hard track days.
I'm a huge fan of satin and matte finished vehicles. Now tell us a little bit about this color. It's super awesome.
This is an all Enviro-based PBG. It is a Charlie Hutton collection, the Vibrance line that he is doing. This is a checkered pass, which he put on a Riddler car a few years ago, and I liked it so much I saw it, and we by accident sprayed a panel with it to test out some flat clear, and just fell in love with the color.
You had one of those rare instances where you actually had an accident that happened in building a car that actually turned out for the better.
Yeah, I had my mind set up from day one. I wanted the car to be red, and I knew just a bright red, and then I kind of changed. I had a rendering done with like a battleship gray color, and I really wanted that, and then by accident we were at paint school and we sprayed this color, or sprayed just the flat clear on this color, and I was like, that's it. With black stripes, the bronze wheels and kind of carrying that theme out throughout the car, I think it really come like a very earth tone, natural looking paint theme.
If you guys are at SEMA, come by and check out this build. It's badass. If not, we're also got a little photo feature that we're going to be doing on this as well. So check out the details and the photos as well.